This is Dr. Gigi Sabbat, and you're listening into the Walk With Me podcast. Joining me today is my big brother, Richard Sabbat. Welcome to the show.
Hi, how you doing?
Really good. How are you doing today, Richard?
Great, great, great. How's your evening going? It is evening.
Fantastic.
It's great.
It's such an honor to have you on the show, Richard. Now, can you start off by telling us a little bit more about you and where are you from, Richard?
I am originally from Miami, Florida.
I love it. Thank you so much, Richard. Now, let's talk a little bit more about you and your fitness and health challenges. What role has fitness played in your healing journey?
So, what role has fitness played in my healing journey? Well, fitness became a foundation to my life. Um, it's helped me. It's helped me a lot. It's helped me a lot. I I actually enjoyed fitness because um it kind of gets me going, you know? It's it gets me going throughout my day, throughout my weeks, things like that. I I let me see.
That's all right. Take your time.
I don't
No rush.
know. I just felt like it's like mentally demanding, you know? It's mentally demanding. Like exercise gave me structure and things like that. But I have to really get back to active and consistency how I was before.
That's right. And what challenges did you face staying consistent mentally or physically?
Basically like the long hours, the deadlines I had to meet at the office, so that kind of like derailed me from fitness like every night because I was constantly doing like every day consistently, you know, and certain life challenges and stuff as well.
Thank you, Richard. Now, you've also had your appendix removed. Tell us a little bit more about it, the journey, and how did you discover that you needed surgery?
I believe this was 2005. You're taking me way back.
Way back. Talk to us.
Well, taking me way back, 2005. I want to say it was 2005. I'm trying to remember it vividly, but I'm pretty sure, positive it was 2005. It was after school. It was after I was in high school at the time, so it was after school. I felt a sharp pain, almost like a stabbing. Someone's literally stabbing you repeatedly in the same spot. So I was just like, mind you, I don't know what stabbing feels like, but that's what it felt like. Uh, I just felt like it didn't feel normal. So I was trying to, I was trying to kind of like suck it up, and I was just trying to suck up the pain and move on with my day. But then it just came to a point where I couldn't take it anymore, and that's when I went and told my mother, and my mother and father rushed me to the hospital, and that's when I found out that I had appendicitis, and they had to remove my appendix.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Richard.
No
Now,
problem.
what was recovery like physically and emotionally?
Recovery wasn't too bad. I don't feel like it was really. I don't feel like it was really challenging. It's just a little, it's just kind of like having to watch what you eat and stuff like that. But it wasn't really like life changing or challenging or anything like that.
Did it interfere with your fitness at all?
No, not really, because I wasn't taking fitness as serious as I am today. You know, I wasn't taking fitness that serious back then. Like I said, I was in high school. I was trying to enjoy my high school years, so I didn't. I didn't, and I was at that time in high school. I was kind of like I was a new. I felt like I was new to the area still, so I was kind of nervous and shy of a lot of things compared to where I feel as if I stayed down south and went to high school, where I've already built a reputation. I've already built a lot of friends. So
Makes sense.
yeah, that's why I didn't really take fitness seriously and stuff.
Thank you so much for being vulnerable and transparent here. Now, what did that experience, as far as having your appendix removed, teach you about your body and patience?
It just basically taught me you have to eat right. But as an American and being in America, I love all foods really. So,
I love
but
it.
I realize you have to eat right. It's very important to take care of yourself as well. Like that's very very important, and that's why even though the age I am now, I know I still look young. So it feels good to take care of yourself and things that are put things in your body that's good for you.
That's right. Yes, nutrition is key. And you and I have worked out together from time to time.
Of
And
course,
I know the hard work that you put in, brother. And
right. And we were going consistent. We were very consistent,
that's right.
because there was times I remember you would drive down from Bradenton and we'd go to the gym, we work out.
That's right. Yes, consistency truly matters. Now, Richard, you became a father at 31.
Yes, I
What
did.
was what was it like becoming a father at 31?
Man, becoming a father at 31, I made it. I made it. I actually made it. I actually made it. I feel like that's like when you make it over 30, I feel like it's a blessing with no children. So I kind of feel like blessed that I did make it that far. You know, I'm not gonna say fatherhood has changed me a lot, and I love it. I love it. It's just challenging. It's very challenging. It's
Thank
very
you.
challenging.
Thank you for keeping it real.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that. Now, how did your past shape the kind of dad you wanted to be?
Mm, I just always knew, like, I just always wanted to be there, regardless of any situation or circumstances. I would always be there for my child. So, and I was always taught to, give your child your last, and I was always taught to be there for your child. And I feel like with my background, I feel like with my background and how I was raised, that I was gonna be a good father regardless.
That's right. And
Because
I
I
am trying
watched my
this.
parents, how they raised me, things like that. So I feel like I did. I feel like I'm doing a great job. It's challenging at times, but I'm doing a great job at it. And
Yes,
if
you are.
nobody thinks I am, I know I am.
Yes, you are. And you have our dad as a great example of what a father is like. Now,
Definitely, definitely.
yes. Now, tell us a little bit more about your child here, my lovely niece, right? Sky,
Right,
my little
right,
nugget.
right.
How old is Sky, Richard?
She is turning 6, so she's 5 right now, but she's turning 6 next month. That's my princess. That's
Oh,
my hip. That's my everything. Like she's adorable. She's cute. She's friendly. I feel like she's gonna be she's a wonderful, well behaved kid. I love her to death, and I feel like just keep her on the right path and have her do the right things to become what she wants to become.
I love it. Thank you, Richard. Now, what has fatherhood healed or challenged in you?
Um, Fatherhood has healed me because I feel like I was moving real, real fast in life.
Oh,
So I feel like she calmed me down a little bit. I wouldn't say completely, but she has calmed me down a lot. I feel like I feel like I I don't do certain things that I used to do, and I always have to think twice now. So or sometimes 3 times, and because it's like I want to be there. You know, like I'm afraid to go this place, that place, because I just want to make sure everything's. I'm always going to be okay. I'm always going to be all right.
that's right. Now, let's talk a little bit more about you as a father and where you are today. What are you most proud of in your journey as a dad?
In my journey as a dad,
Yeah,
what I'm proud of is that I feel like I work a lot harder now because I have a little one, and I feel like I have to set an example. So it's like everything that I do, I have to remember somebody smaller is watching me, and by her watching me, is what she's gonna grow to adapt. You know,
that's right.
so I always have to make sure that whatever I'm doing is the right thing, and how I talk and how I treat people, stuff like that, because she's like that's like a representation of you, you know?
That's true.
So like I'm gonna give you a funny story. So I remember I was in the car one day and there was a homeless person walking the street. I put my window down to give the person some money. And she says, "Daddy, who's that?" And I explain to her the person's situation, things like that. So now every time we come to a light and there's a homeless person at the window or walking by the car, she says, "You have to give them money," you know.
Mhm.
So that goes to show you that they're watching what you
Yes.
do and how you treat people. You see that?
Right.
Right.
Thank you, Richard.
Look.
Great example. Now, let's talk a little bit more about your tax business and purpose. Now, what inspired you to become a tax preparer?
First of all, I love to help people. So the tax business, tax business, tax business.
Talk to us.
So basically, I was inspired to become a tax preparer after seeing how confusing and intimidating the tax system was, right? So, and it can be to everyday people. So, a little bit about myself and the tax business and how I got into the tax business. So, I used to work for Enterprise Rent a Car for 6 years. Okay. I got introduced to the tax business in 2015. No, 2015. I was at Enterprise Rent a Car. That's where I used to work. At that time, I just had became a S card customer service representative. Okay, I
Okay.
started at Enterprise at the bottom of Enterprise. All right, and I was working my way up. And at that time, I remember I got introduced to it from a friend of mine, a close friend of mine at the time. All right, he introduced it to me, and I didn't really engage in it too much, until he showed me how it could be. It's changing. It's life changing. In the beginning, it was to me it was just all confusion. But I sat down, I learned, and I just kind of gave it my all. You know, I'm like, okay, so I can do this if I learn this and help people. This is kind of like what I'm doing at Enterprise. But I feel like I'm not in business for anyone else. I'm helping somebody else's business grow. You know.
Right.
So that's what I that's so that's kind of like why and how I got into the tax business. And like I said, I just customer service. I already had the skill in me, and I love helping people. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand taxes, even though I know they're probably never going to understand taxes. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's where you come in. Thank you so much,
Right.
Richard. Now, what does helping people with their finances mean to you?
Um. Hmm. It means empowering them. You know, I like
Right.
empowering them. When clients understand their financial position, they gain confidence and control over their future. That's how I feel. So I like the fact that I can help these people in understanding the situation. Because I feel like there's a lot of misleading information out there that people are not in. Are I feel like social media confuses everybody in the tax industry. Like, for example, right? A lot of the credits and deductions that can be given are not for W-2 employees. You see that? So when like Trump is saying, "Oh, this, that," there's what people are like, "Oh, Trump said this, Trump said that." It's not for everyone. It's only for certain people that can claim these credits. But everybody comes into your office, they say, "Oh, this." It doesn't work like that. You know,
Right.
it doesn't work like that, and that's why I feel it's so much misleading information. And it's so much controversy because these people are giving wrong information out there.
So essentially, you're saying be mindful and be careful what you listen into or what you read on social media. Great point.
Exactly, exactly. Because I've had times where people come in here, "Oh, this person said this, it's a lie. Oh, this person said use this, it's a lie. This person said do this, it's a lie." You know,
Right.
like I like to be upfront. I like to be upfront with everything that I do.
Thank you, Richard. Now, Richard, what is your best advice to the audience for walking with purpose and living a life of happiness?
Don't take stress. Don't take stress. Um, Tomorrow's a new day. You could
Yes,
always repeat. You could always, I mean, you could always redo everything, redo your day. I know, and life goes on. Like I don't like. There's certain things not even to be mad about.
yes,
You just got to keep on moving, keep your head high, keep walking, keep moving, and just keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Stay consistent. Repetition is key.
that's right.
Right.
And as we get ready to wrap up here, I remember vividly attending your baptizing ceremony, Richard. Tell us a little bit more about your experience as far as the baptizing ceremony goes.
Yes, I did get baptized last year in February. Being in the church, being back in the church has really helped me a lot. Walking by faith and things. I just I feel great. I feel great. You know, like I said, there's certain things that I don't do that I was doing, and I feel like it helps you out. It helps you out a lot significantly.
That's right. Now, Richard, do you have any last words for the audience?
Oh, definitely. I'd like to give a big shout out to my mom,
Oh.
my
She's
dad.
right here next to me, by the way.
Oh yeah, my mom, my dad, Sonia, Sky,
Oh,
uh, everybody. You know, who is it? Alexander, my whole team at Local Tax Pros. Um, Everybody who's been here on this journey. It hasn't been easy. We've had a lot of ups and downs. Uh, Lots of we've had a lot of ups and downs. It hasn't been easy, but you know, hung in there, stuck through everything. Um, and anybody out there who needs a great tax practitioner, please don't be afraid to contact me. Please get at me. I'm here to help you guys in all tax situations. I do it all. I do amendments. I do I do basic 1040s. I do businesses. I do everything. We're gonna start offering credit repair services, notary, anything you could think of. We can help. We can assist. So you guys, I would leave my Instagram handle is local tax pros. You could also find it Local Tax Pros, South Carolina SC. That's the South Carolina office. Could also Local Tax Pros Naples as well. That's the other office. Local Tax Pros Orlando. Um, you could also contact me directly. My phone number is 407-519-0229. Again, that's 407-519-0229. My email address is yourlocaltaxpro@gmail.com. Again, that's yourlocaltaxpro@gmail.com. Um, yeah, and the season is here. IRS opens up January 26th. So I would love, before you guys use TurboTax, before you guys use any of these free services that promise you this, that promise you that, please give me a a call, text, email, whatever. Anybody who's watching this, I would like and love to assist you.
thank you so much, Richard. And I truly appreciate you and grateful to have you as my big brother. All right,
Yes.
Rich. God bless.
God bless.